Alright folks, today we're checking out a brand new simulator on the channel. It's Bus Flipper Simulator. Now before you go, what in the heck is this? Think of it being like House Flipper, except for we have some rundown RVs and we gotta make a deal on this, whatever you want to call it. It kind of looks like an armored vehicle. Alright, Mr. Buyer Dude, how much you want for this? I got $12,000 in my pocket. Let's see, let's bargain here. You want $75.10, so, oh, geez. I want you to be happy. Wait, 20% off by just getting in the happy meter? I wish it was this way in real life. Oh, man, we got ourselves a really good deal right there. Is that turds? Wait, are those toilet paper rolls? Oh, yeah, well, we got a little bit of work to do here, but this is our little van over here. I guess we take it out to a lot and we'll work on our new one. Okay, well, this thing is a big pile of poo, so we need to clean this up. Let's go and get the... I don't know why there's trash on the outside. Oh, okay, there's a garbage disposal over here. Oh, and I get paid to throw away trash? Oh, my goodness. Boom, look at that, 5.8. Hold on, can we go for a long shot? I'm already distracted, by the way. Long shot, and boom. Okay, that didn't make it very far. Okay, so I don't know why I was cleaning up trash on the outside, but let's go ahead and clean up the inside. You know, it's actually not that bad. It actually looks kind of like an old, like, ice cream van or something. Okay, so there's the trash. We need to clean the dirt real quick, so let's get our cleaning tool. Is this as satisfying as house? Okay, this is pretty satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. Let's clean off the back side of this thing. Okay, get the top side. Got some graffiti on this bad boy. Oh yeah, this thing is nasty, but what do you guys think it's gonna look like at the end of this? Also, do you want to see more of this on the channel? This is the full version. I know a lot of people are playing the demo. This is like, we can go play the rest of the game. Of course, I never even played the demo. Oh, we just leveled up. Okay, so here we go. And get those sidewalls. And we got a big poo stain in the bottom. And that should be it. All right, my boy Bobby, he wants us to go ahead and remodel the inside. He's got some ideas, so this is kind of like, I guess, the tutorial. So yeah, we could put the items inside of here. I love this. Does anybody else watch those like van life channels? Is that a thing? Okay, so we want to place a cabinet here, and then we have an overhead. So yeah, there's reference photos for ideas. You do not have to follow this. This is, of course, just a tutorial. I'd like the shelf to be up. Actually, that's where our TV's going to go, but I think the TV should be on that side, so I'm going to put the shelf up here. Okay, we got a couple benches that need to go in. Those would be in a very specific spot, and then, of course, you have the table that's in the middle. Normally, these are mounted. You can see the little pole. Do they normally go against the wall, or how do these fold up? Oh, see, the hinge is on the wall, so that one just folds right up. Let's see, the trash feels appropriate there. This is a doormat, I believe. But yeah, once you start buying your own buses, it's kind of like the tutorial bus. I'm assuming we will get complete creative freedom over it. So we got some plants here. I mean, those will look mighty fine up there. Actually, can we put it at the end of the table? Of course, you'd have to move it whenever you fold it up. Got a little radio there. Let's go ahead and stick that on the table, too. Got our TV, which I was hoping to mount it over in this area. Actually, we can mount it over. I know it's weird because the one side doesn't get to check out the TV. Also, is this TV upside down? No, I mean, it is angled down like that. That's weird. It looks like it's upside down. Hold on, turn it on. Definitely not. Oh, wait, primitive technology. Isn't that a channel? I swear I used to watch that channel. All right, let's put that down there. And then we have a little teapot, sticker cup over there, actually a couple cups. And then we have a first aid kit, probably out of sight, out of mind down there. There we go. So all we get before and after is like House Flipper. Oh, I love it. So look at the inside. Like I said, I didn't do too much work on this. Like, I want to be able to choose all the furniture for the next one. Okay, so we had the buyers pulled in. You looking for some sweet van life here? This thing's gonna be $400,000. Wait, bargain. 13.7. I mean, that's a pretty good like bonus, but boom, plus 20%. They make that a little too easy. All right, there we go. Nice, and then there goes our van. So we also have jobs that we can accept. Can I customize the inside? Oh, it looks like I can. It's really empty in here. Oh yeah, look, I can open up everything and move. All right, so we get to customize our office, which is pretty cool. Is that Shrek? Okay, so let's go ahead and get some perks here. So trash collecting area, faster trash collecting. I like that. I like the faster cleaning though, so I'm gonna go ahead and unlock that. Do I have any more perk points? I think that was it. So yeah, you got trips, which this is where you can buy buses and flip. So that market's going to be opening up really soon. And of course it shows our motorhome. Wait, test drive. Can I drive this thing around? You know, I was supposed to do a little side hustle, but the game has really distracted me with allowing me to test drive the bus. I'm not really sure the point of this, other than it looks really freaking cool. It's okay, we're just testing the bus's capabilities. Yeah, I mean, what kind of bus flipper game would it be if you can't at least test the bus out? I don't know why the camera's like 2 miles in the air. I could probably change it. Oh, here we go. We got a first-person camera. This is kind of neat. I like this. All right, I just wanted to test it out real quick, but we need to get back and take that side hustle job. Okay, so say hello, my friend. I've got an old bus. It's messy inside. Looks like somebody had a chemical Oh, somebody was cooking. You need help cleaning it. So yeah, this is just like one of those little side gigs. That way you can make some money so we can buy our own buses. Also, I didn't realize it was going to make us actually drive it there. Why did I even test drive the bus? I was going to get to drive it anyways. Okay, so there was some cooking going on in this van. You know, it'd be nice to take this one home. Okay, well, we got a lot of trash to gather up here, so let's start with this. Start collecting all the outside here. Now, I kind of wish I did the other perk point that made it to where you can collect, like, larger areas of trash. What? What chemicals are in this? Probably something that we shouldn't be messing with. All right, we need to move this. Hold on, is there any more trash around the outside of the bus? It doesn't look like it. Okay, put that in there. All right, so we got to figure out how to get this off. I'm assuming I can... Oh, I need to hit it. Oh, destruction. Oh, okay, that was kind of satisfying. So we got to... Oh. Yep, I mean, what kind of, like, RV game, especially one about renovating... How would you not make this? How would you not do the old Breaking Bad here? Okay, let's start gathering all the trash. I think this is just a cleaning job. I don't think I'm actually like overhauling this bus. Just had some very questionable tenants in it, and they just want to flip it and get rid of it. My goodness, there's a lot of stuff in here. Surprised the van didn't blow up. Okay, let's see. Do I need to destroy these shelves? These actually look like they're ready to go here. There might be a chance that that's what we're gonna do too. All right, so get rid of all this. There's still some trash down in, wait, interact, what's this? Blue sky. It says I can take this. I don't know what we're doing. Do I get a bonus? Do I get to go sell that somewhere? Folks, I don't think we're playing that kind of game, but I mean, anything for a little bit of extra cash, right? Okay, so trash is done. Let me go ahead and start taking the bags out. I think you get bonuses for like completely cleaning this thing and taking out all the trash. Boom. Also, I'm getting paid to throw the trash, so let's go back. There we go. That was beautiful. 9.9. That's a record right there. All right, let's go ahead and start to scrub this down. This is going to be a heck of a scrub job here. Can I vacuum? Is that a thing? Also, can I clean sinks? Yeah, a lot of it I think is just naturally like rusty. Okay, it's just green chemicals all in the floor. Yeah, I think you probably would want to go in here with the gas mask. Okay, well the inside doesn't look that bad. Hold on, let's get the outside cleaned up real quick. So yeah, either they're hiding evidence or the guy's just trying to get out from under this thing and he wants nothing to do with it anymore. It could be that. Okay, there we go. Job is completed. She looks pretty good. Okay, so let's go Shift F, and then we're gonna finish the job. How much did we get for that? It's a good question. Like, do we have enough to go flip our own bus? Like, that's my ultimate goal, not the tutorial bus. Like, I want to go buy one. I'm kind of curious, like, what different buses they have. But you can't tell me that's not a lot better. I mean, it's not great, but still. Oh, look. So the blue sky, there's collectible items. Also S tier, that's gotta be great, right? Okay, so we got that. Let's get our money, and then we should be able to go to the market. So it wants us to clean up like our office real quick and like buy some like upgrades and stuff. There's like different things you can do. Like over here, there's like a little pond area, I guess, for customers to sit at. So I'm gonna go and purchase that. And then what's this over here? Another one. I don't want to spend too much of the money because, well, I guess we do one more here. There we go. But I really need to save some money and go check out, like, how much are these buses? So we got more, I guess, jobs we can do. That's actually, it looks like a city bus. And the market's still not open yet, so I think we need to take another job here. But I guess we'll go ahead and buy a couple more extensions for the office. What's this over here? Oh, a little tree rest zone. And we'll do one more. A doghouse. Wait, do I get a dog? At what point do I get a dog? So we got those. I guess we'll go take one more little side hustle gig real quick, and then hopefully we get to buy our own RV. So what are we doing here with this one? There's a collectible item inside of here. So they just want to sell all the old stuff and buy furniture. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to skip the ride here. I don't feel like driving again. Yo, this bus actually looks super legit. So there's a little bit of dirt to clean up. They do have some, I guess, reference photos of what you can do. Honestly, the interior of that, like the photos look great. I don't know what it looks like right now. You know, it's actually not far off. There's a little bit of dirt in here. But man, this is a nice area. Also, this is the collectible. I'm not sure how you would even miss this. Hexazone? Okay, so we're going to take that. All right, let's get some cleaning done real quick. Yeah, there's not a lot of dirt in here, so it should be a fairly easy job. I need to check the outside too. Okay, outside looks pretty clean. Let's go back onto the inside real quick. There's one more spot. I like how you can interact with stuff, but it seems like their water isn't working. Also, I could search their drawers out. It's kind of creepy. Okay, one more thing of trash here. Okay, so boom. Now we need to place the objects. What am I selling here? What objects? So it looks like we're selling the lights and some of the windows. Okay, so sell light. It's actually speakers and like a vent up here. Are we gonna replace these? Okay, sell those. All right, so we sold all the items and now we need to place. Wait, where are these? Hold on, I need to look at this. Do they have the objects or do I need to? Okay, she's already got objects selected here. Of course, we got our reference photos of what they're looking for. So yeah, you actually have to place like the frame counters and then, yeah, you would actually place like fridges and stuff in there. I like that. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, looks like we got some more storage solutions. This looks like it's supposed to be on the ground, but looks like there's probably a couch. Yeah, there's like a couch that's supposed to go here. Maybe we'll stick this over here for now. Oh, there's a bigger one. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna stick that right there for now. It's a little temporary thing. So they want a bench up here. We got a plant. Actually, place this over here. Got a little couch that's supposed to go in here. Lovely. Best thing ever, coffee machine. If you don't love coffee, like what are you doing with your life? Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Somebody's gonna be offended and be like, I don't like coffee. I don't know. Maybe it's just the old person in me. I love coffee. I love black coffee, by the way. You know, creamer and stuff's okay, but there's nothing like black coffee. Is this the door? Oh, okay. So you can stick doors up. I mean, of course you can stick doors inside of here, but I didn't even notice that. I guess that is kind of weird that it was open like that. Yeah, there's no door there. By the way, are they supposed to... Oh, wait, where would that be? So you could rearrange this to stick a desk. I think there should be a desk over here. Okay, so if I place that there... Are they using this as a desk? Yeah, if you look at the pictures, there's like a desk in picture 3. But none of my concern. I don't have to redo this. I just want to go buy my own. So let's go ahead and finish this job real quick. Gain a little bit of money. Not a huge job here. Not a big difference. Just stuck a little bit of furniture in. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we get to go to the bus market. Also, I am curious, though. Like, all the stuff that we just bought for our little home office, does it actually increase the value to somebody, like, come here and go, I'll pay more for this now? So we got more messages. I'm assuming more, yeah, we got more, like, jobs we can do. But we can go over to the bus sale market. If we could get a school bus, that would be amazing. Oh, yeah, look at this. So we have a lot of options here. You got the RV, the bus, got the little armored vehicle, another RV. I don't see any school buses right now, but... Man, how much does this stuff cost? Okay, so 27,000. We're not doing that. Probably need to start small to begin with. I'm thinking we actually do this starter vehicle. I feel like you could probably redo the inside of this. And hold on, you can actually open these up. There's some trash in here. I'm saying redo the seats. I don't know if... I'm assuming you could paint the inside of stuff. Like, we could make this into a cozy little, like, van life home or armored car vehicle. What is this actually based on? Does anybody notice this vehicle? Okay, how much is this thing? 9,000. Ooh, we have plenty of money to buy furniture and stuff, so let's go bargain. Oh, this one's moving kind of fast, and okay, 20% off. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna buy this. Okay, so now we own our own bus. We get to flip said bus. So first things first. Also, here's all... Oh, this is kind of cool. They got like electrical panels, like fresh water tanks. Where would you actually stick these? These are normally on the bottom side, isn't it? There's actually quite a bit of furniture in the game. So yeah, we'll be able to do something pretty cool with this, I think. See, this is what I was looking forward to doing. All right, we are flipping our own bus. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these seats in here. I think I could sell those. Is that it for trash? I believe so. Let's go ahead and pack up our trash bag. And hold on. Go for the big throw here. Big boy throw. Come on. And I was hoping to sink it. It's fine. Okay, let's sell these real quick. Okay, make a little bit of money there. I kind of wish, and I don't know if it's something you can't do right now. Kind of wish you could sell like the main seats. Like, I hope we can actually change up stuff with those. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get the inside scrubbed up real quick. Also, I leveled up, so I need to actually use that point real quick. Okay, she's looking pretty clean on the outside here. There's no like graffiti or anything behind the door. No. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, so she's cleaned out. Also, another thing I'd like to see, maybe some of the buses, like you have to do something with the engine, say it's broken down. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, I see there's a couple tools that are actually locked right now, so I'll have to see what we can do with those. But for just like let's see what we can make here. Let's go ahead and try to flip this bus. Do we want to do something where you can actually sleep in here? Like, from what I've seen, it's only like you can only sit down. Like, what if you wanted to sleep? I know a lot of like RVs and vans have like fold-out seats, so they'll turn into beds. All right, let's change the base on this. Let's go ahead and paint it. It's kind of cool. Like, you can customize pretty much all the furniture here. I like that. So if I buy this, can this even fit in here? Oh, I was hoping I could fit it in between. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely not a thing. They might have smaller beds in here. They have like it's like benches. There's like an old-fashioned bed, a children's bed. You know, we might have to go with the traditional like seats and stuff. You got the farmer bench. Is there another style of seat? You got the Martin sofas. These look kind of cool. So you could place those down, or you could place, hold on. You could place a chair here. We could put like a little kitchen in the back. Let's try that real quick. So I see surface finishes and stuff, tiles. This is stuff we could put on the floor, right? So if I buy this, can I place this yet? This might not be a thing I can do. There's a chance that I have to have the tool unlocked. Is that a thing? Yeah, because look, there's like screwing together parts and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to unlock here. So yeah, it definitely seems like I can only do the basics until I complete some more missions here. So we're going to try to do just a quick flip then. I'm going to have to go with the traditional, like the couches that I sold that were already in here. Yeah, I'm going to have to put those back in. You can't even customize the French seats. So yeah, the French seats, they snap over the wheel wells. So those pretty much are the only things that could go in here. We're going to get the table with the hinges. Let's go ahead and get that placed in here. There we go. I mean, we can still make it nice, even though it doesn't seem like we have all the customization unlocked yet. By the way, these shutters, would these fit over these? Oh, and I need to go with the little wider one. Maybe this one here. Let's go put some shutters in here. You can get a little bit of privacy. Do they have an oversized shutter? I guess the only other one is this one here. I mean, it kind of covers the outside. Also, there's like little tech skill points that you have to unlock in order to like get some of the real high-end items. But we have like an AC unit here. I feel like that's a necessity for a big metal bus. Maybe we'll stick this in the back here. There we go. Man, I don't even have any flat screen TV. Actually, we got a wall TV here. This one's the one that we had. Ooh, this would probably need to be on like a swivel or something. Probably gonna set this kind of just over here to the side. People can turn on primitive technology. So definitely want some cabinets in here. Let's go see if we can get a sink. So we got to do that. It says I have to screw this one together. Uh-oh. Am I even allowed to do that? Is that a thing? Assemble. Oh, okay. Look at this. You actually have to assemble the stuff. Okay, it's gonna put the on. Ooh, assemble mode. Trying to get everything in the green. There's the drain pipe, a little T-pipe, flange in, and then it's like a P-trap down there. And then, okay, so you can assemble things. I'm trying to figure out like what's locked and what's not locked. Okay, I would say we're doing a mighty fine job here putting this together. I'll probably put a smaller cabinet beside it. I don't think we're doing a dishwasher or anything in here. Probably have to put like either a microwave or maybe one of those little portable stoves. Up at the top. I'm not sure you'd want to be cooking here. I mean, you could probably put I think I saw like a Venta hood that you could stick in the top. So let's give ourselves a little bit more counter space here. So I'm going to stick this over here. I got to assemble this one too. I got to put the rails in. Oh, that's cool. Okay, put the drawers in. There we go. Nice. Do we have any overhead storage? Wall drawers. Something like this. Can I put this up here? That look weird up there? I mean, the thing's already going to look a little weird, so I might as well have a little overhead storage. Okay, there we go. All right, those are in. Yeah, I feel like you have to have the portable gas stove. Also, we need like a fridge solution. Ooh, what are we going to do for a fridge? We could stick it over in this left corner. Let's get the Martha over here. Is that the Martha too big? I mean, if I'm staying in here, I'm going to want a big fridge, but maybe... is the Nicole a little smaller? Okay, this is probably a little more reasonable. So we'll stick a little fridge over here. You can also use it as storage too. buy like a little radio or something to stick on top of it. I really wish I could do something with the walls in here. Let me see if there's anything that we can do. Yeah, like I don't know how the panels and planks work. Like I really wish we could use these in here. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not though. Like I feel like if I could put down that old plank, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, there's no option for that right now, so I'm assuming I have to unlock it. Okay, don't have much as far as lights here, so let's go ahead and stick in like a little light over the main table. Maybe right there, and then do we have like, we got some wall solutions here. So we'll put in like a little wall light over maybe here. And of course we need like a little switch to go on the wall. That should probably control everything. How do I hook these switches up? I wonder if one of these is like the wiring tool. Yeah, all I can do is customize it right now. I'm not even sure I can actually hook that up. Is that a thing? No. Okay, buy ourselves a little carpet here. That way you don't slip. There's quite a few decorations here. Of course, probably want a trash bin in here. I don't know where to stick this. Not a lot of room. Probably under the table over there for now. Oh, that kind of went into the wall. There we go. Put that there. Probably you want some basic necessities like a fire extinguisher. For some reason, it looked like a rug. Is this wall mounted or is this just set here? It looks like there's a mount on one side. Maybe not. Can I stick this up? Can I stick it behind a seat? It won't fit behind a seat. You know, that'll be one of those things, you just stick it here and then you leave it up to the person to decide where they want to put it. Also, ventilation, very important. Can I rotate it? Can it not set up and down? It's got to set to this. Wait, that's weird. Like, I think normally these are on like the ceiling, right? Place, rotate, snap to grid. Maybe it'll snap to the grid. Precise placement. No, that's weird. Well, you definitely want to vent. Probably in the area of the stove here, so we'll place a vent on the wall. Yeah, you'd swear those vents actually go like on the roof area. All right, so we got that. It doesn't look bad. It bothers me I can't turn on these lights, but you know, for a easy flip, this is probably okay. Let's go in here real quick and see if we can just sell this or how this works. So if I go to my buses, so we go to the 1974, I can put it up for sale. Oh, we can select skins for this. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Well, when I click it, it tells me no. Oh, okay, so you have the two. What's the default skin? So the default is white, so you have olive and sky blue. I actually like the olive. It might not be everybody's taste, but it kind of gives me like a retro. I mean, the whole thing's a retro vehicle. So if I put this up for sale, it says waiting for customers. I'd like to see how much just a small flip will get us here. So does somebody just like pull up? Like it's for sale. I actually like that a lot better, that color. It actually makes the floors look... I know it's not everybody's thing. It probably looks like it's like vomit from the 60s and 70s, but still. We got a buyer. Okay, how much? 14... Oh my goodness, 14,000? That's not bad. Let me bargain real quick. And... Oh, got that 20% bonus right there. Boom. Accept that. And we flipped our first bus here. But that's not all. Like, I want to unlock some more tools. So we got Johnny here. I really want to move in, and I need help with tile and plumbing. Weird face. But wait a minute. You know, I'm not going to talk about what's going on here. We're going to go ahead. Let's accept this job. Okay, so Johnny's got himself a pretty nasty-looking bus here. So let's go ahead and throw these into here. Ah, look, we get to do surface finishes and connect the plumbing. By the way, there's the... they're not doing a really good job of hiding these items here. All right, so we need to fix the plumbing. It says connect the plumbing. Hold on, we got our reference photos over here. So it looks like it's just surface finishes and connect plumbing, so that's really not that bad. Oh, so you got like a plumbing tool. So there's where the tanks and stuff go. Okay. So you want to connect this. This is, this would be, is that the, wait, which tank's which? This is probably, so this is the drainage tank. So you want this to go into probably the outflow. And then this would be fresh water, which would go into, okay. I'm trying to get a feel for this. Okay, so you connect that because that's supposed to drain into there. And then, let's see, this should go, can I select the other one? So the down is supposed to go to the drainage tank, and then what's coming up is got to be these two, right? Because this is the faucet. So that's the gray tank over there, and this is the freshwater tank. So we just grab that, which it's weird because it's not letting me grab that. Wait, I want to grab the freshwater. Okay, there we go. And then this needs to go to the sink itself, or up into that one. There we goes. All right, so we got fresh water hooked up. So that's how you use the plumbing tool. All right, that's good to know. So there's got to be an electrical tool to hook the lights up, and that's what I wasn't able to do in my first flip. Okay, so it also wants tile laid down. Where do you want the tile at? Oh, look at that. So yeah, you can like customize like the floors and stuff. So yeah, I was afraid that it wasn't gonna be like super deep, but I think this will be pretty good. So we want tiles, like a backsplash here. So let's go and go boom. Okay, so we got that. Where else do you want tiles? It kind of like, okay, you want flooring here, so tile floors for the bathroom. So I'm assuming this will be unlocked for future flips that we can do, so now we can customize the floor. All right, so we did the thing. We finished the job. Let's go. So look, here's an electrician needed. This is for a school bus. I'd like to actually get one of these. So we probably want to do that. Also, they said there's like challenges here that we can do to get some extra money. So that's unlocked. So it seems like we've unlocked everything in the game, but I need the electrical. So I need to be able to learn this. That way we will have this, tool unlocked whenever we want to flip some more buses. Okay, so once it's place objects, let's see. Oh man, the interior of this is cool. Now this would be a cool like one to flip. Let's go and take out the trash. You get bonuses for this. We'll just put it in somebody else's garbage can, though. It's fine. Okay, so it wants us to place some objects in here, and I'm assuming the objects that we are supposed to place, we're supposed to connect. So here's an electrical box. So I'm assuming this panel's got to go into everything. Where would you... ideally, you would hide the electrical panel, right? Also, is that totally a Doom poster? Is this the object I'm supposed to take? There we go. Electrical panel probably in the back side of the bus, maybe against this wall. I like this setup though, by the way. I love the little desk and stuff back here. I wonder if you could place walls in the game, because I feel like that should be a thing. I don't know if it is or isn't, but the electrical panel probably go back here. So it wants us to place down some lights. So looks like there's lights on the pillars here, so probably continue to fill these up real quick. Got some floor shelves they want us to place into here. There we go. There's a table. Where are they thinking for the table? Oh, it's just along the side. You know, this almost looks like a food cart. It's kind of weird. I wonder if that's a thing, too. That'd be kind of fun to be able to flip, like, those little, like, coffee trucks and little food trucks. Okay, so we got another computer here. I'm about to say, I saw another desk back here. I got a nice little Mac. Okay, let's get our chair in. All right, so we have a switcher. I see a switch there, so probably need another switch back here. And then now this is where we connect the electricity here. So we got our electrical tool now, which this one should work probably like the house flipper one. Wait, electricity on. Does this need to be connected? Oh, I probably should have read that. Okay, so electricity needs to be connected to the switchers, from what I can tell. Okay, so we want this switch in here to basically control everything. So connect it there, 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 there. And then this back panel should probably connect into here. Does it have more items it wants me to place down? Because that's all the electrical that I can see, and it's all hooked into here. So this panel, oh, I guess maybe this should work for the others. Is this connected into the grid box? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so hold on. Let's just turn it on real quick. I can do this, right? Nice. All right, so we can switch that. We got the switch here to turn on most of the lights in the bus. That's actually quite charming looking. I like it. All right. So yeah, I've got every tool now except for like a power drill. But yeah, we can do surface finishes, so we could really customize stuff for the future. Out of curiosity, I wanted to see if there's any new... All right, so it's still the same RVs. We should probably buy one. This one in here actually doesn't look like it's in bad shape. It's so big. It's actually kind of cool. Are the layouts different? So you kind of saw where the bathroom was in that one. So this one doesn't have a bathroom at all. So I'm thinking that you could potentially put up walls and stuff. How much do you want for this thing? 19,000. Let's go and bargain a little bit. And, oh, got 20% off, which is huge. Let's go and buy this, move it over to the lot. So this will be our next project. Bus, and then like I said, I need to unlock the rest of the tools, as I am kind of curious if we could put walls down, because this is definitely a little bit different layout. This one's got a lot of room in here. Like, you could do a ton with this. Now that we have the electrical and the plumbing that we can hook up, which is funny because we sold the first vehicle that didn't have any sort of electrical. Speaking of unlocking tools, is this our last tool? Build and destroy. Now these are just some random jobs from what I can tell. But yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. If you guys want to see more of this on the channel, let me know down in the comment section below. We'll see you guys next time.